What's up, guys? Beautiful sunny day here in Alabama. About 40 degrees, about 45 degrees. Yeah, we're about to head out into town, get this little cold start right here. Alright guys, so today's agenda is we're going to test E85 at the pumps.
If we don't die first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm driving and recording.
This man can't drive by himself, but he's recording too. You got me nervous.
He want to look at the camera. He want to look at the camera. Alright.
Driving like Billy White.
It's genetic. Driving is genetic. I pay taxes on the whole road. I use the whole road.
Yeah, but not the people's ditch and driveway.
Don't worry about me, cuz. Don't worry about me. Alright, so our first stop is going to be, we're going to go to Decatur. We're going to hit the map code on 6th Avenue. The owner of Bryant Brothers said that it tested 78% versus it testing 70% in Madison. So we're gonna hit Decatur first. What up, cuz? I staged up on you.
It's Frank from Home Alone.
I staged up on you. You ain't ready, cuz.
He gonna blow his truck up. Y'all see what I mean?
Said 60 foot though.
You said limp mode though?
Oh, I ain't going limp mode yet.
That's what we need to do. We need to get an old beat up Mustang, turn it into a boat. Just pull the 5 liter out and put it in a little flat bottom.
I'm down for that.
We would die.
Probably.
I tell you what, this channel gets enough subscribers where we know we're hitting the lick pretty good.
We'll buy a racetrack and we'll buy a Corvette. And
probably not a Corvette.
Take all the body panels off of it, and we'll call it a stupid name. And
No, for real though, if the channel gets big enough, we'll actually be able to attempt the whole 5 liter flat bottom center console flat bottom.
Now I'm down for that. I'll take it to Florida.
Something like that. It's got a mud motor on it.
You trying to get me killed, cuz?
Well, yeah. I mean, ain't no worse than your driving.
Now which gas? I know it's on 6th Avenue, but I'm not native to Decatur, so.
I mean, there's only 4 on this corner, so.
Yeah.
Look for the one that says they have E. That one don't. That one don't. I'm sure it's gonna be one of these newer stations down here.
It's a map code. So
yeah, it's down here on left or right, close to McDonald's, I think.
Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere close to
Awful Waffle.
The round bank.
Oh yeah. I know
it's gonna be too far from
Exxon's kind of new, but I don't see anything.
From the shop. Tequache, cuz.
Don't be racing people out here in Decatur.
That's a Tequache truck next to me. I'm about to gap a fool. Take you to Gapplebee's. I'm staged up.
This man finna blow up.
Wait. He ain't want to smoke. The original one.
Looky. Mapco.
Race fuel. So basically what you want to do is you want to fill your water up first. You can't get no more perfect than that. Don't try to put the nozzle in that. Use a bottle. It says minimum 70%. I don't believe it.
Turning around where we can see percentage. Actually. It ain't 75 either.
I ain't 75, brother.
No, it's still dropping.
What?
God. 73%. And that ain't gonna cut it. Not for what we need. We're gonna jump off to the next station. We are at the next gas station.
Where's Aaron?
Hey, Major. Oh, Blue. Yep, definitely him. You can hear it. So we came from Decatur. We are in Madison, Alabama now. We are at the Mapco at County Line, which everybody knows, just about. We are going to test their E85 and see what kind of percentage we get on it, and see if we can get some here or we have to keep searching. Oh man, if you got some C85 on the truck. We'll be spilling that precious stuff. Alright. Right on the money. It's got a line right there in that body line. You didn't put too much in it. You ain't gonna do no good to pour it out now. You're gonna pour out your water too. You might as well just let it go. Stick it up on top of the gas pump. See what she comes to. Oh geez. That's moving quick. Oh. Maybe. We might have some 80%.
I'm gonna test it again.
It's locked at 80 right now. We're gonna test it one more time to make sure we didn't have no contaminants. Alright, so test 2. She's coming down slowly. I hope that was a U-Haul, not that Jeep. Nope. Nope.
That's 75%, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's just slightly below it. I'd say 75. Let's fill up some jugs.
Alright guys, so I tested it a third time just to make sure it was 75%, and it tested dead on the money, 75%. So we got our jugs filled and about to hit the road again.
So where we at?
Kales.
Finley Racing. Little, well, it sounds terrible saying like this, but it's a hole in the wall shop. It's middle of nowhere. But you're about to see some real deal stuff. He specializes in dirt track style stuff, but he also can get you anything you need, really. So we're gonna do a little walk in, walk around, talk to Kale, see if he's got something to say to y'all, and we're gonna get our fuel loaded up, and we're gonna head back to the shop. We got her loaded, somewhat. What you looking at?
just looking.
Forklift would be handy. It's gonna be a fun one to get unloaded. We may have to put a makeshift jack. Yeah. Go show them your showroom. Like I told you, a little hole in the wall, but man, he has the stuff. He's got a bunch of round track, dirt track. Got about anything you need, especially vibrant. Hose, fittings, filters, about anything you think of. That's where we got our fancy jugs from. Suspension stuff. So, if y'all need anything that you don't think you can get a hold of, you can hit up Mr. Kale at Finley Racing Parts, Bodies, Fabrication. There's his phone number.
Alright guys, in the shop here, what's Logan doing over there? He working man. Alright, so we got Ruby here, fresh on E, pulled in the driveway, car cut off, so she is out of fuel, she is dry. Now, it's time to add some fuel. So what I plan to do is put 2 of these, which are tested at 75%. Then put about 4 gallons of this in there to bring the percentage up. Ain't got nothing to worry about. Here's some good advice too. If you get some E85, don't sit it on the ground. And if you have a drum, don't set it on the ground. So you got a piece of wood under there. All this stuff is very prone to moisture, and you don't want moisture in your fuel because it will go from whatever it tested to like E not worth the crap real fast.
So I had to show him how to do it, so now we're on the second jug.
Did you just say you had to show me how to do it?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. This man.
Put it.
Okay. Over here.
Arm workout. We right at it. Yep, we right at it. We right below it, if anything.
You like flirting with life. That's to go. Oh, yeah.
I know ceramic protects against gas, but I don't know about this.
Okay, Holmes!
First startup on the Kern. On the what? do the logging for Brandon. Get that side handle and sent back over. I think we got a buddy coming over to get some C, hang out with us for a little bit. You should stand at the back and take you a big old sniff. I feel like the guy on RPM right now talking to Fran while he's tuning a car.
Yeah, all I'm missing is a laptop and like holding everything on my chin.
A little bit bigger belly and a bad attitude. Lighter skin complexion.
Yeah, so right now I just gotta get the log for the idle slow revs. No wide open throttle on this file.
Got a little steam coming out the breather. You got your knock on there?
Yes.
Let's see what it's registering.
So no knock until
Surely it won't pick up anything on idle.
Yes, no knock on idle, but you will see when you start loading the engine, there's your knock. And negative knock is good.
Good knock. What's the maximum? I can't remember. Was it 1 point?
It's so
2.8? What do you
usually mine runs about negative 4% knock.
Yeah. So it's adding timing.
And I don't know, E85 may be different. It may add more.
It's going to add more timing because more ethanol. I mean, that tuner and these cars have that smart learn, so it's going to add timing as it sees less knock and more ethanol.
But hey, on a centrifugal setup, knock is normal on shifts. You'll see sometimes in a shift when you're watching and that thing shoot up 3-4 degrees of timing. That's normal. It's just centrifugal. Ain't no way around that. All right, so the log's done on the car. Got it in the wash bay now. After a extended period of time, I hadn't washed it since we did the fuel system, so it's definitely overdue for a wash. Got a correction going on Tay's car. You gonna ceramic coat it?
Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna get coated. PPF is done on this, waiting for curing. Going over a couple of spots here and there, but it's done. What would you say is next for your car?
I'm between wheels or go ahead and dive into the motor. I haven't decided. I'm very indecisive if I want to drive and enjoy it or if I want to start on it already.
Definitely switching to E85 is probably going to be the very next step because it's still running the 93 in it. Got to put some wheels on Tay's car, and also got the lowering springs, which we showed y'all in the other video, showing the lift. So you know about the springs. Wheels coming next because it's just not going to look right lowered on these wheels.
She wants to do a wing and a grill.
Big old wang. Grill delete. Those grill deletes look very good.
She wants to wear the chrome horse or get rid of it completely, so
Yeah.
that's the only way to get rid of it.
But that is it for today. You seen us test fuel.
The last 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not all a 1 day process, but you seen us test fuel.
Seen us acting fool going down the road.
Yeah, you seen us test fuel. You seen us put the fuel in the car, and you seen us log the car. And that's all that's involved in switching. Make sure you run it dry. I ran it bone dry. Gotta do that.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a flex tune, you ain't gotta do all that.
Luckily.
But I reckon that's it for today.